Hello, hello. Hey, Sheila.
Hello.
Good to see you. Hi, Kennedy.
Nice to see you.
How are you all doing?
Yeah.
Doing all
Well,
right?
today the sun is shining. You can see the sun is shining.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome. Tell me to get started. Let me hear a bit about what's going on for the two of you. What do you want to talk about or look at? If you can start with just giving me like a nutshell or overview version, and then we'll first make sure everybody's in the right place for these questions. Y'all know this is XP office hours for the recording. Go Plus is separate. Done for you questions, please email Marina. And if it's anything about XP, we'll go all into it here. So who wants to start with just sharing a bit about what's up? Either of you, Sheila? I'm just looking
I
at you.
can, yeah. Um, just looking at affiliate programs and just trying to understand it a
Great.
little bit.
Great. Okay.
I've read the details on the help thing, but it's a lot easier to talk through and just understand how other people are using it.
Totally. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. And Kennedy,
Yeah,
what do you got going?
my question is, I'm building a course I've built several courses,
Mhm.
and the first one is sort of a standalone, but the other ones are kind of segments of the first one if people want to continue. So I'd like to bundle them all, and I'm trying to figure
Uh-huh.
out logistically how to bundle all these courses and then give people some choices. So if they take the first course, they can choose which of the other ones to
Fantastic.
pursue within that bundle.
Great, great. Did you write in a question about that? Was that you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, we'll dive into all of that. Yeah, that's a awesome topic and there's a lot of paths we could go down. So we'll spend some time exploring that. Why don't we start with looking at the affiliates because that's a quicker, and then we'll go deep into the world of course pathways. And Sheila, the first thing I want to say for you and also just for anyone listening on the recording is that I got a couple options, big picture, because we have doing affiliates directly in XP, and you also all have a Go Plus account available to you. I see Sheila's face. Maybe she doesn't want to do that. Okay.
I'm not
You
sure if
don't
you know the
have to.
history of the Go Plus and me at the.
Oh, having difficulty with tags and syncing and things.
Yes, I just can't seem to get a student's name and a student's address carried over.
Oh,
And it
that's not
should be
good.
easy.
It should be
I know.
easy. You are
This has been going on
1,000% right.
since 17th of February.
Yeah,
So I'm going to try and avoid Go Plus for the affiliate if I can.
I can understand that. I can understand that. Okay. And for the record,
So,
I'll let you and everyone know that there has been a definite syncing issue that the team is on getting solved for good because you're absolutely right. This shouldn't be happening and it needs to be easy. That's the whole point of syncing the two platforms. So we will take care of that, but understood that you don't want to go there for a moment. So um, do you want to share any more, Sheila, about
well, just
where
that
you're at?
I've moved over from a platform where I had the option that if a parent used a code and gave that code to another person, they
Mhm.
got money off. They almost like banked money off in their account
Mhm.
against the next month. So I'm going to cough. Obviously, I appreciate XP doesn't work that way, but how can I get? I basically had a parent go, I'd like to spread the word as much as possible about your club, which is wonderful, but I'd also like to try and redeem some money back by doing it. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
okay, let me find out more. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And so the first thing I want to just mention, which is a little bit tangential to your question, Sheila, but do you both know we have a point store coming soon where your people will actually be able to easily, like, for example, go to a page you've created and let's say they've earned 200 points and they can enter them and get a coupon code for something free or make something else cool happen. So just know that that is in the works and may be something to connect here as a piece of what you're thinking about, Sheila. But for the moment, you pretty straightforward. You just need somebody is referring you business and you need to know who referred the business. That's actually easy. Um, the there are a couple of ways we could do it, and you mentioned coupon codes, so I'm gonna let me throw a few things at you because as always, there's like many ways to do what we want to do. And I want to just kind of give you the big picture, then we can talk about questions. So we do have an affiliate set up in XP, the ability to set up affiliate tracking. It's not as robust as Go Plus, which is just why I mentioned that for anyone to be aware of that the fancier you want to get with tracking and segmenting and exactly what you want to do with it, the more likely Go Plus is going to be a helpful option. Granted, it's the sync has to work right first. But there are a couple of different ways you can go about it in XP, and I'm going to start with just like a really simple way that might work if you're already using coupon codes in general, Sheila. Because one thing you can do that's super easy, just FYI, is give a coupon code to the person who is your referral source.
Mm.
So that would mean like, you would be giving a little bit extra discount. So this only works if that makes sense for you. But let's say, you're giving, even if it's just like a $10 extra discount or something. So I'm your referral partner and I have a $10 coupon code to give people a link. And basically, when somebody signs up using a coupon code, that's going to be listed right here in the students section. And I can very easily run a search for that and just get a list of all the people who signed up using code, or if it was the opposite, code SB. And I know that Sheila Blythe referred them because they used the coupon code. So that's a super easy way. Just give
But I'm
people.
guessing it has to use the payment or platform through XP rather than Go Plus for that.
Well, if you are using Go Plus's payment platform, that's
Yes,
then you want to use Go Plus's affiliate system because honestly, it can do a lot more. So
really.
if you're already using Go Plus's um, payment platform anyway, then
I am, but the information's not carrying over, so I'm a bit dubious. Will it carry over if I do their affiliate system?
okay, gotcha. So that is absolutely getting fixed regardless. Like that is a thing that absolutely has to get fixed. That's not an optional thing. So, I mean, but we need that. You need that working anyway. Like your course doesn't work if the information isn't coming over. So that's you're like, I know that's what I'm running into. So that's a given. But if you were gonna consider moving it all to XP, you can do it in XP. But if you're keeping it in Go Plus, I would just use
Go
probably
Plus.
affiliates in Go Plus because it can do more and it's going to be set up right there and integrated with your CRM in Go Plus, which is kind of the whole point of Go Plus is that this is where, this is like the big picture holding zone for where all your contacts live and get segmented and all of that. So,
Okay.
um,
I
it
suppose
may,
the reason why I appreciate this isn't a Go Plus session. So I'm
go
actually
ahead.
not using emails through Go Plus. I'm only using it as a payment platform, and the process is Stripe.
Okay, okay, cool. Even if you're not, it's quite possible that it still may make sense to set up the affiliate system
Okay.
through there. But let me just show you like what you can do in XP
Sure.
still, and let's get you all the options. So coupon code is sort of a super basic, like really simple way because they get a coupon and you've got a list right here. You will need to, and this is the case for any way you set up affiliates in XP, you'll need to take care of like paying them outside of the you'll need to handle all that. So
Okay.
that's another thing that GoPlus could handle is like set up automatically doing payments for you in XP. You will get the information of who sent you someone. You're responsible for going, all right, I'm going to now hop into PayPal and send them a $40 payment because that's what they should receive.
And I'm happy to
Makes
consider
sense.
that because
Yeah,
I'm always
cool.
looking at the platform anyway.
Cool. All right. So simple way with the coupon code, the slightly better way is going to be just creating a special link that you will give to each affiliate. And that link is going to also, right here, it's going to just return information about who the affiliate was. So to do that, we hop into our help center and we search for affiliate. Got a couple of docs here, one about being an affiliate for XP, but we don't want that. We want actual affiliate tracking. And right here is an example of how you will set up the link that you're going to give to your person. So here is a normal order form link, which is what you would typically get if you went to like step 6 of your course, and you would just send somebody a link. So your referral person might already be just sharing a link to them, but what they would do instead is share a special link that you would create, and it would just look exactly like this. Order form link, question mark, REF equals Sheila Blythe.
So I manually create that for them, do I?
Exactly.
Right.
You manually create that. You will manually need to um, send them the link. And then once they have their unique link, they share that. And that's going to tell you exactly where the order came from. And you'll see
Okay.
that in your student section under the affiliate column.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
That
So
makes
again,
loads of sense.
so
So,
it's basic. Again, you'll need to, get the information, go, all right, I'm going to track this. I need to see what they owe, what I owe them, and take care of the payment yourself. But for a
and I
simple,
decide the amount that they get and things like that then, do I? Is that on that help section as well?
right, so that's the thing is that this just tells you who referred them. Like that's what this is telling you. So what you want to do with that information is totally up to you. And you're right, that's something that like XP doesn't handle is like,
Okay.
calculating things for you. It's like, okay, this person referred Kennedy. So what does that mean? If Kennedy was referred and purchased a $300 course, now you have that information. Now you do with it what you will. Hop into PayPal and
And
send, a payment.
what could potentially happen with this parent that's asking is that I think that they could perhaps try and get 5 people all joining.
Mm-hmm.
And what I need to keep track of is the 5 that perhaps they might send out 10, 5 may join. I then need to work out how to then reimburse them for what they've done.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
go ahead. Uh,
well, no, that's where I'm trying to get my
That's
head
where
around how's the easiest way to
totally,
do it.
totally, yeah. So seeing the 5 people that they sent is super easy. You're going to go here into the students section and we're going to search by affiliate. And you're going to put in the affiliate. There's actually several directions you could search from, but you can literally get a list of the people uh, who your affiliate referred. You can Yeah, that would be the most straightforward way. You'll literally get a list of the 5 people right here. Does
And
that
then
make
can
sense?
I remove that every month, that information, if I've paid that person? So if they become, I mean, it
Hmm.
would be lovely to think that they would become sort of in May they do 5 people, in June they
Yeah,
do 10 people, in August they do one person. But
totally.
I'd want
Yeah,
to keep track every month that I'd be paying them.
absolutely. Yeah. We're going to go to filter activity by
Mm.
affiliate and activity period.
Ah,
And we're going to search for like April.
okay. So it's all possible.
It's all possible. It's basic, but it's straightforward and it gives you the info. So this
I'm
would get
beginning
me
to
a
think
list.
that basic and simple is just lovely.
I hear you, Sheila. I hear you. You and me both.
Brilliant. That's it of my questions. So thank you.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad. Well,
I'm afraid I'm
lovely
going to
to
dive
see
off, but
you.
thank you very
Perfect.
much. Lovely
Yeah.
to see you.
You're so welcome. Good luck. Let me know how this
Thanks a
goes,
lot.
okay?
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right.
I learned something new about affiliates, so that's good to know for
There
future
you
reference.
go. Yay. Awesome. All right. So, talking about setting up pathways and bundles and uh, options for people when they complete something. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have I'm doing courses for educators in New York State, and it's based on a framework that is here that the first course I have offers like an overview of the framework, and then the other 4 courses are like each one pillar within the framework. So
Perfect. Yeah, cool.
I'd like people to do them all, but I want to give them some choices. So I want to create a bundle of all 5 courses,
Hmm.
have the first course like the required starting point, but then the other 4 they can pick and choose and go in any order.
Cool. Very cool. Okay.
And I
So,
know there's like triggers and ways
yeah,
to release it. I'm just not sure exactly how to set it up
yeah,
to
yeah.
start with.
Fantastic. All right. This is great. Let's go through and think through some ways we could do this. As always, there's a lot of options how we could approach this, and some of it will depend on, your particular audience and needs and all that. But let me go through some things to know. And I want to start with actually the same caveat that Go Plus, and if you're as an XP account holder, you have a Go Plus account available as well.
I was going to
It,
ask about that because I was just checking my account type. I have a growth lifetime account, so I'm not sure if Go Plus is already included in that.
it absolutely is, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So whenever you want to get started with that, you can just drop a note to support@usegoplus.com. So send an
Okay.
email and just send, that will go to Sebastian. Just send him the email address of your XP course creator account and say, I am a lifetime holder. I want to set up my Go Plus.
Okay, so support at usegoplus.com.
Support@usegoplus.com.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Great.
so the reason I mention that is because to again give you the big picture, Go Plus is your more of like the whole world of your business.
Mm-hmm.
And there are ways that it can potentially do a better job of managing like lots of courses and the pathway between courses.
Mm-hmm.
XP is very, very well set up to manage flows and systems within a course.
Mm-hmm.
And you can certainly manage multiple courses through XP. Most of our coaches do. And you can absolutely do bundles and do this one to the next one and so on. But again, depending how nuanced and specific and like how many, how much you want to do with it, it's totally possible that Go Plus's workflows are going to be ultimately a better option for
Hmm.
combining options and doing this one, then that one.
Okay.
Just like as a simple example, one thing Go Plus can do is do like order form bumps. And this isn't necessarily exactly what you're asking, but just to give you kind of a picture,
Hmm.
it can do like not bumps, but like a two-step order form. So they order, they say yes, they pay, and then you have workflow options coming in going, oh, great. Do you also want to add this? And do you want to add that? And based on that, we do this, that, and that. So it's a little more set up for in-depth, specific workflows and things when you're talking about the whole ecosystem. XP
Hmm.
can still do a lot, but if you
Hmm.
run into limitations with how you set it up, just know that you can also just ask
Okay.
support and we'll
If I
help.
set
But
it up with XP first, can I always transfer that type of
sure,
processes over to Go Plus afterwards? Okay.
sure. I mean, you would need to, it's not like a direct transfer. You would need to just like
Hmm.
recreate automations in Go
Right, right,
Plus,
right.
but that's pretty straightforward, especially once
Okay.
you have the map because you built it already or tried.
Right.
So with that in mind, it might make sense for me to start with just kind of giving a couple options of things you can do and like think
Hmm.
about doing this, think about doing that. So you've got all of your individual courses, and you also have in XP a marketplace, which you can use or not. It's up to you. I'll
Hmm.
click into it just so we can see it. Your marketplace is basically a hub, a central store for anyone who is looking at all your courses available. And it can look however you want, but might be something like this with a bunch of courses. So just know when you're talking about XP, your you've got your courses, and if students were logged in, they would be inside a course. You've also got your marketplace, which is mostly used for people who are not logged in, and that's an overview. And then, of course, you can also, uh, once somebody is in a course, obviously you can email them, you can reach out to them, you can do a
Hmm.
pop-up thing in the course that gives them another option. So you could send them one course to the next in lots of ways. So
Okay.
just thinking about kind of these two worlds, we've got the marketplace and then we've got inside courses.
Hmm.
And we could also in XP create a public page. If I wanted to just create a sales page that stands
Hmm.
alone, I can also do that through XP. So we've got kind of different ways things can fit together and talk to each other. And what we're thinking about is how the students are journeying through everything. And the first like feature or mechanism I want to have you aware of is that you could set up a bundle purchase so that when they purchased something, they would automatically get access to several other courses. May or may not be exactly for you because you might not want them having access to all the courses at once. You know what, though? We could do
Hmm.
that with tagging. I'm going to think out loud
Well,
and
it's
come up with it
yes, I want them to take the first course first. And then
here. Yeah.
so
You know
have
what?
some kind of
I
lock. So like
We
they
could do
can't
that
open any of
though.
the other four courses until they've completed the first course.
What we could
But
do,
once they complete the first course, all the other courses open.
yeah, actually, you know what we could do is we could give them access to the course, but the access would simply be a page that says, congratulations, you'll have access to this course as soon as you do the things you need to do.
Hmm.
And they could get a tag that will unlock everything in that course once they complete
That's what
the
I was
first
wondering.
course. That
Yeah.
would probably be, yeah, the best way. So Okay, so first let's think about the bundle purchase. And that's pretty straightforward because let's say you have one course that's your kind of your main course, and this is the one that they are purchasing through XP's order form. So I'm going to use my test course here, and I'm going to set up my order form. I'm going to give them the order form. They're going to purchase it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an automation that says when they are added to this course, they should automatically be added to course XYZ.
Hmm.
Now, we're not going to show them everything in course XYZ, but
Right.
they're going to be added to it. So I'll show you quickly how to do the
Yes,
automation. Want to
that's
look
in
at
the
that?
experience engine. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, that is, so we're inside one specific course, the one like the primary course that they're buying. We are going to step 5, the experience engine, which is where all of our automations live. And we're going to create an automation. So I'm going to start by clicking create new. I'm going to go create from scratch. I'm going to choose my starting trigger, which makes the actions in this automation happen.
Mhm.
And my starting trigger is going to be added to course. So when they are added to this course that we're in right now, that is the starting trigger. Real quick, there are a couple of conditions on any trigger if you need them. And in your case, you would probably just leave them on the default settings, but just know you can, I don't know if people might be going through the whole process again for any reason,
Hmm.
but if they were, just know that you would want to uh, set your conditions
The cyber
here
times.
to
Yeah.
make sense. And this one doesn't really apply here. So just leave that anytime. So we add our starting trigger. The first thing I'm always going to encourage you to do when you create an automation is click right here, change starting trigger, and right away give it a name that you will recognize. It's going to make your
Okay.
life easier when you're sorting things out. So this is our bundle of courses, and you can give it a better name. So I've set up my automation, and just to look at the way these look here, I have all of my automations, and then I can click into them and I can see what's happening in this automation. So I have this automation called bundle of courses. It's triggered when someone is added to a course. Right now, everything's off. I'll want to turn it on when I'm ready. I have pathways if I want to get fancy, but you don't need that at this moment. We're just going to open up a pathway. We're going to leave it on all students. And we're going to add your actions, which are going to be add to another course.
Mm.
And there we go. Now I'll throw another option in here just in case it could be useful for you. I think
Hmm.
that the tagging is probably going to be the best way to unlock the courses for you, but in case it made sense, you could also make this happen on a time delay. So if
Hmm.
you wanted it only to unlock after 2 weeks, we would do a time delay and then I would move this. Yeah, I understand that this is always going to warn you, like, don't mess with automations while students are going through them. That's
Right, right,
another
right.
thing to just keep your life easier. But yes, I want to do this. Okay, and now I need to do it. There we go. So I just dragged these in order. So they're going to enter the automation when they're added to the course. The first thing that's going to happen is they wait 2 weeks and then they get added to course 1. So just in case that flow is ever useful, you can do
Okay.
that. And then you can just add as many courses as you want.
Okay. I have been using the tags for like the basically I had somebody help me create the first course and then I've been like
Hmm.
copying that first course to duplicate for the other courses. So
Okay,
the first course included tags to say like course completed or open
great.
lesson two after 24 hours or once they complete this course, right? So I have some of those. I understand a little bit of that automation process and tagging process.
Perfect.
So essentially, I'm using that. I could use that process here too.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so you get tags and you've already got some set up. So that means the all that's really left is we would need to set up your to be released courses to release all their actual content when the student gets a particular tag. And that is
Mhm.
not super hard to do. There's a few steps, but we can go ahead and walk through some of that. I noticed that Hamilton joined. Hello, Hamilton. Good to have you here. Let me go ahead and go into a course. All right, so I don't want to think about this. There are a couple different ways we could hide and release content, and I'll give you the overview of your choices, and then we can go into them if you want.
I'm
The
just watching,
You're
just so
just
you know.
watching.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And-
Good to have you here. Um, so the first thing we want to think about is that when the student gets those new courses added, whenever that happens, they will optionally immediately receive a welcome email to their second course. That could be one thing you could do. Or you don't even have to send that if you want, because you can have your sidebar turned on. I'm going to do another tab while we're at it so we can look at a couple things back and forth. Let's see, do I have the sidebar on here? You familiar with the sidebar, Kennedy?
I'm not
Okay.
sure.
So over here, this is a test account, so it's going to show a mess of courses. But as a student, I would see whichever
Oh,
courses
I
I
see.
was a member of. So that's an easy way for me to just hop into another course, and you could create communication for your students, just directing them, when you're done with this, you can click right here and go into the other one. That's possibly an easier, smoother way than having them, go into their email and find links, and that way you can keep it all in
Okay.
one place. But what we want to the first thing we want to think about is that when they do hop into the course they just got added to, they shouldn't see all of the content at once.
Mhm.
And and actually the first thing we want to think about is like, what do we want them to see? They are always going to be taken to their home page.
Mhm.
You're familiar with the page builder in step 4 a little bit? This is
A
where all
little
the
bit,
pages live.
yes.
Okay. And just to give the overview, in step 3 is where we're going to actually put in specific training content for each lesson. But in step 4 is where we're going to design like the pages of what the student actually sees when they
Okay.
log in. So always, 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 when a student logs into a course, they'll be taken to the home page. That
Mhm.
is always how it will work. But that home page can hold whatever you want. So if we click into that, and just to think first about what the student does need to see, maybe maybe most of my students are going to see this before they're ready to view the content. So what I want here is a message saying, hey, welcome, Kennedy. Here is your cool next course that will be available soon or as soon as you do XYZ.
Okay.
And probably I don't want anything else showing on the page yet, unless I do, but
Hmm.
let's keep it simple. So I'm actually gonna delete like most all the blocks on the page in this case. And what I want to do is something fun like welcome Kennedy.
Hmm.
And I may or may not need a video in here. I could have it if I wanted to get them excited about the upcoming thing. Kind of depends how much time I want them to, to spend in here for this second. But I could
Hmm.
just add text, saying this is going to release for you whenever the conditions happen.
Okay.
So basically, I've got this block right now that is, my student is seeing that. And just to put this in your head for a step down the road, we can also make this block disappear at a certain point. So when the
Okay.
student actually has access to the course, they no longer need a coming soon block here. So to do that, we could edit this block's visibility and make it
Hmm.
only visible to people with a certain tag, or rather make it
Okay.
disappear. Sorry, I said that backwards. But we would
Hmm.
go into block visibility.
Mm.
And again, lots of options. We could set it up between dates and times. Probably in your case, we would show it or
Hmm.
hide it based on tag. Probably we would
Okay.
hide it as soon as they get course completed, which is going to
Hmm.
unlock the rest of the course for them.
Okay. Gotcha. That
So
makes sense. Okay.
once they get course completed, and this doesn't make sense right now because I didn't add a tag, but just I'm going to add that so that we can see. You'll notice that now when you, from your admin account, when you look at this block, you'll see this is hiding to students with tags course completed. So from there, we can set up the rest of our course and only make it visible to people who have the tag course completed. A simple way
So,
to do that
mhm.
would be to edit our navigation menu. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to edit this top navigation menu. The home page obviously needs to be available to everybody, but everything else is only going to be available to people with the tags. And that's probably how I would go about setting this up. And you can
Okay.
add
So with
lots
a
more.
page, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So with a page, the home page is always available.
Hmm.
And then if I wanted to, I understood where you said like that first message would be the only thing showing until they meet the tag of completed course, and then that would disappear, and then the rest of the page would be visible. Is that still when I build those additional pieces, is that on the same page and each block note? Is that how it is? Okay. So I build
Absolutely.
all of
Up
that
to
content
you.
on one home
Yeah.
page. It's just each block is tagged for visibility or not visibility.
Yes, assuming that's how you want
Okay.
it. Yeah, if you,
Okay.
you'll want something on the homepage still, absolutely.
Right,
So
right, right. Yeah.
you'll want
Yeah.
like at least a replacement block that says, "Welcome, Kennedy. Now you're in the course.
Yeah.
Check your first training," and from
Right, right,
there,
right.
yeah.
I was just thinking the what's shown based on completion of the course and what's not shown based on completion of the course is I design that all in the same block. I just make each of those blocks visible depending on whether that tag is present or not.
Yes, you do. You can put it all on the same page, and you would just create separate
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah,
Mhm.
create separate ones. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly.
I understand that part of it. Like that makes sense to me. I could do that. There may be a different way of doing it that's more complicated, but at least that part I understand how I could do it.
Yeah, I think this is the most straightforward. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, there's loads of ways you can do this. You can show and hide content from step three. They can be released. It can get super fancy, but
Yeah, yeah.
we're just
Okay.
talking hide it till it's available, and then they get the
Then
tag
show
and
everything else.
then
Yeah.
show everything else.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that answered my question. Thank you so much for that.
Awesome. You are welcome.
Okay. I'm going to
Very
jump off and let you
cool.
chat with Hamilton.
All right. Great to see you. Let me know how
Thanks.
this goes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Cool. Hamilton, how are you doing? I don't know if you have any questions or just came to hang out and learn. All good, either way. But if you do, let me know.
I actually I am not ready to do a course yet. I
Gotcha.
I'm developing something,
Hmm.
so so I'm just like trying to connect so that I can get some tips to make things a little bit easier. So
Got it. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Do you
I
want to look
will.
at like the easiest ways to get a course up and running or anything
Oh
that might
yeah,
be
if
helpful to
you
know?
yeah, if you have that if you have that moment to show me how to get started, that would be great.
Of
Um
course. Yeah.
Yeah, right now I have I have okay, so I have two websites. They're both neither one of them are updated.
Uh-huh.
So so I created another one in Go Plus, which is hamiltonfaxllc.org. I
Okay.
haven't done much with it, but I think I want to have that be the link to to the course.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
but like I said, I'm still trying to develop stuff. But yeah, if you could show me, actually, you know what? I have a course, I have a training course that it's like a train the trainer course,
Hmm.
that I got certified to do, in like 3 years ago. And I
Cool.
haven't done anything with it. But yeah, if you could just go through some basics that I could, just uh,
Yeah, of
yeah, I'd
course.
love that.
Um, and just so I can help you in the best ways for what you need, do you have your content? Kind of where are things at for if you were gonna like get started? Get,
Okay, you know what? So I have done so many pivots that
I hear
I'm
ya.
just like, I really can't say. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
meeting with a coach, and we're gonna develop some things. She has some ideas about and if you want, I can give you a brief type of scenario type of thing that I've had to deal with. Um, okay,
If
so
you like, yeah, whatever's helpful. You tell me. I can give you like kind of overviews, where to go, where to get started, but I want to know like what's most helpful for you. So
okay, so
anything you
there
want
are
to
a couple
share.
of things going on. Initially, well, I don't even need to go to initially, so I won't even go back that far. But most recently, I have I'm a business coach, so basically there's this platform that I use called Positive Intelligence. Have you ever heard of that? Okay. Well, it's intelligence. It's PQ is the acronym for positive intelligence, and it's an app, and basically coaches coach from that app. It helps you create positive behaviors for
Got
your
it. Cool.
performance, well-being, and relationships.
Nice. Okay.
So, so I have two people that I'm coaching in that program. And initially, what I wanted to do is his own app, but
Hmm.
I wanted to have some type of platform in XP or in Gold Plus where I could create a community of those business owners because they're business owners.
Fantastic.
And guess this, check this out. I asked over 30 people to do the app is only, and commit to 6 weeks. And only two actually, after everybody told me, yes, they're going to do it, only two. It was three,
Yeah,
but
it
one
happens,
person
right?
has already dropped out. So it is that 1 to 10 ratio. because really 3 people were the only ones that really did it after over 30 people. So
Wow. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so so I was going to initially do something around positive intelligence, like have um, some of the because I started to do a couple of videos videos. Okay, so long story short, with positive intelligence, you meet once a week
Okay.
with the coach, but
Okay.
every day you have these habit forming exercises that you do. They're only
Mhm.
2 to 3 minutes.
Mhm.
The max is 5 minutes, and that's because it transitions into another another level of the app.
Right. Right.
So what I was going to do is like when people first started onboarding, I was going to have that on XP. Okay, welcome
Okay.
to Positive Intelligence. Welcome to, my coaching program
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
Positive Intelligence. They had the app, but then they would go to XP for to get their bonus points. So anyway, so long story
Mhm.
short, I couldn't get my act together well enough when the course started a couple of weeks ago. So I just posted it on my YouTube channel, the
Cool.
first two the first two weeks of videos. Now it was
That's fantastic.
it's supposed to be 6 weeks, but then I got sidetracked because I only had 2 people, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
It's supposed to be 30, but I only had 2 people that were actually engaged. So then I was like, why do I need to make these videos for just 2 people? But honestly, I wanted to post it just like Marisa does. She like when you start a course or you start like I'm in Success School, or even if you do EPM, she has the different modules and she has that intro module that,
Mhm.
could be 40 minutes long or whatever. But then underneath you say, yes, you watched it. But my thing was only like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes long. Well, they're about 10 minutes long with the orientation
Gotcha.
saying, okay, welcome. This is how you use the app. It was all cookie cutter because the app itself, the company that runs the app, they give you almost word for word at each transition what you should say and
Gotcha.
what type of responses you should expect.
Let
So
me let me jump in with a clarifying thing here. So you've already got at least a couple of videos that you put up on your YouTube channel, which is great. You just got it out there. So you have a couple
yeah,
of videos made, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Embarrassing. I mean, they're not perfect, but
They don't need to be
but
perfect. No.
yeah, I
So
did.
one thing I want to just put in your awareness is that we actually have a brand new feature, like literally just launching, that will take videos. So your content, your voice, your everything you want to share,
Hmm.
and it will create the basics of a course for you by taking your videos, creating actions from them, creating worksheets if you want, and basically give you content that you can then put up very quickly and get a course together.
I'd love
So,
to do that. Actually, I have a course that I teach,
mhm.
and someone asked me to transition it into high school. So I'm like,
Okay,
that would be perfect. It's called it's an assertiveness course that I teach to adults at our church.
gotcha.
So if I
Cool.
could turn it in, I have all the information for it. So yeah, if I could take that and turn it into a course here, I would love that.
Want me to show you how to use the course builder? I
Yeah,
think that might be the most
yeah, and I'll
helpful
take some
step for you.
screenshots when I
Sure.
do it.
Or you can, yeah, you can also watch the recording. And it's honestly pretty simple. And I'll just you may be familiar, Hamilton, but I'll just give you kind of the overview inside creating a new course. Actually, um let me think how's the best way I want to
And I'm
do
not
this.
familiar. I did
Okay.
do some things in my platform, but I did them so long that the memory is not,
Okay,
it's
got
not
it.
that great. So
Got it. Then let me just kind of reorient you if it helps that when you open up any course, you're going to have these 6 steps here.
okay.
And the simple overview of how to think about putting a course together is go through these 6 steps. Put in a name and some simple info, put in a price, upload your course content, set up how the pages will look, set up any automations to make the course more fun, put in a couple of celebrations to make it even more fun, and you're going to have a course ready to go. So
Okay.
that's the overview. The place that, I mean, the main place that takes a long time is, of course, creating the content. And this is what just got way shorter, way more like efficient and happening immediately for you
Okay.
because we have this Course Wizard tool that I'm going to show you over here in a minute. But I just want you to kind of have the picture of like these are the things to get it set up, these 6
Mhm.
steps. Since the Course Wizard takes care of this for you, if you've already got your videos
Content.
made,
Oh, okay.
all
Yeah.
we really need to do is do a little bit of setup of your pages and set up a couple of automations and celebrations, which I can walk you through quickly. So we could have a course up for you really fast if you wanted. So
Okay,
that's
so
go ahead.
the positive intelligence is one thing, but the assertiveness course, I don't have any videos for. I just have materials.
Okay.
Course content. So
So on a technical level, you can build a course without video. That's not required. On an engagement level, we tend to find video usually works the best as far as keeping
yeah,
people
I want to
glued to
create
something.
video. I want to
Hmm.
create video. Yeah, I
Cool.
want to create video for it. I don't know how for the
Um,
but just keep going. Keep
Meaning
going.
like you're getting stalled in like the creation of the actual what the
Yeah,
videos are going to be or the content or any of that. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
the basic thing for assertiveness is to tell them what it is and tell them what it isn't, and then have them role play different scenarios, and then after that, come back a week practicing. They have homework, and then come back in a
Yeah.
week, and then get feedback, and then reinforce some of the behaviors that are positive.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. So you've got lots of fantastic stuff to build out here. You've got a lot in progress. Let's think about like there's one you've already got videos for.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and show you what you could do if you've got a couple of videos made and how you can build a course around that.
Okay. Perfect.
Does that feel good?
Yes, that is. Yeah, that's cool.
So what we're going to do is, let me think for a second. This feature is literally brand new. Oh no, I'm going to go to my media gallery. So in my sidebar over here, I'm going to click on media gallery.
Okay.
And I've got a bunch of videos in here from past courses, but what you could do, Hamilton, if you don't have any videos yet, is just go ahead first and upload them. So you'll just click and upload your video file. Once it is in the media gallery, you are going to right here in this top bar, you're going to select video.
Okay.
So I've got a list of all of my videos, and you're going to see the checkboxes appear when you do that. And I'm going to select the videos that I want to build the course around. I'm not sure
Okay.
how fast this works, so I don't know if we can see it. We have 5 minutes, so I don't know if we'll see it here, but just so you know how it works, I would select the videos that I want.
Okay. Just pick one and see if that helps. If that
Yeah, I'm gonna
in
see
the
if
five
it,
minutes.
I don't know if it'll build it for me that fast, but we're going to create a course with selected videos. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select that. And
So, okay, go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. You know what? While you do that, I can watch. So, if I actually did a video of the one course that I'm trying to create, the assertive course for the high school students, I could take that video and dump it in here, and then it would create the online course.
Yeah, if you've got a video made and it's got content and it's got topics you want your people to learn, you can dump one or more videos in here. And then we're going to select it. We're going to put them in order if needed, if they're out of order. And we're going to click create course. It's going to ask for a name. This is just my
Is
week 12 video.
yeah,
Go ahead.
is there a limit in the size of the video?
Videos need to be under two gigabytes, but you can always make them
Chop them
smaller.
up? Yeah,
You don't
okay.
need to cut them up. No, just there's a lot of free tools out there. One of them is called Handbrake, and you just put it into Handbrake and it will spit you out a smaller size of the same video.
Okay, all right, cool.
So you will do that. You will give it a name. You will click create course. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but basically, while that works, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the other couple things you'll do. So it's going to email me when that's ready. And meanwhile, I would just need to do a quick bit of work on my course pages.
Okay.
So if I click into step 4, I'm definitely going to need a home page,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say definitely gonna need an all trainings and a single training page. If you want a
Okay.
super simple course, you don't need any more than that.
Okay.
Or we would customize these pages, and um, that's pretty straightforward. Learning how to work with Page Builder is, may take a minute if it's brand new, but it's pretty straightforward to set up your pages.
Okay.
And then you're going to have your content ready to go. This preview might look kind of a mess because it's a test course and I probably dragged. Oh no.
No, no worries.
But basically, you would have a home page, you would have an all trainings page. And this is the part we would just do some quick customization of, your colors and the wording right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got your trainings, and what's going to happen is the AI tool will have automatically, so you've got your video right here, and the AI tool would automatically come up with some actions for the students to take based on your video. And
Okay.
if you had, and it would also make like a worksheet that you could give them, like a download
Okay.
to take away with them. And
Oh,
basically you've got your course pretty close to ready to go. Again, we would just do some customization. From there, we would just do things like set up a quick welcome email, but you could have this up and launched
cool.
really, really quickly. Like,
Just one last question. How
yeah,
big does so you told me 2 gigs, under 2 gigs, but then how many minutes does that translate into when it comes to video
that's
on
going to
average?
depend actually on like everything else about the video itself. It's
So if
not
I
just
had like
direct.
like an iPhone and I was just it had me and just and doing the course.
Yeah, there isn't a direct correlation for minutes, but I mean, I typically use Zoom just to record and then just translate it to an MP4. And I've done sessions of 90 minutes plus that I didn't have to convert at all.
Okay.
So yeah, it's I find in most cases it's not even an issue, but as soon as you go to upload it, it will tell you if it's too big. And at that point,
Okay.
just add it to Handbrake.
And
But
then is Zoom is Zoom the one that you like the most for doing videos like that?
I find
Or
it
is there
super
another?
easy. Yeah, you can use whatever you want, but I just find Zoom super easy because I'm already used to working with it. I
Mhm.
can you can't see my Zoom screen, of course, but you can just record yourself like I'm doing right now. And I mean, this is what I'll do for this video right here is I will, as soon as the session finishes, it will just export to an MP4, and then I've got my MP4 ready to upload.
Okay, and I can get a
So
copy of this, or I can view this.
this actual session,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
and I will go ahead and upload that MP4 right into our office hours.
Can you give me that the link at my can you give
Yeah,
me
you're
I'll
you're
put
you're gonna just
I'll
go to the help center
help center. Okay.
and you're just gonna search office hours,
Okay.
and
What's
that
the
will pull
link
it
to the
up.
help center? Uh,
It's
it's
in
been a while.
you can get to it right in your admin dashboard. Right.
So go
Uh,
to Experienceify and go into the admin dashboard.
exactly.
Okay. All right. And then look for office hours. I have it on my calendar. So I haven't gone into that for a long time. I've just been doing
Yeah.
the Go Plus thing. So yeah, thank
Awesome.
you. All right. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Great to see you, Hamilton. Good luck with
Yeah.
this. Let me know how it goes, okay?
Okay, I will. God
All
bless you.
right.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.